Damage that you need to take, because you can't get the medkit off if you have 100. You need at least 90.
Yeah.
Then you can start pre-medkitting as it closes. But I don't even think he's gonna be able to do that. There's too many people alive right now in such a close area. I think the guys up top are gonna take this home.
Soul finds another one.
It's 4. He needs one more to get the second point.
He's super close. Cypher down to 9 players. Shot, double barrel. Look at how many people are close together.
Wow.
What's happening?
They just let him do that. His partner just went down up top.
Oh my, Heisel finds so many eliminations. He's got 7 by himself.
He's got to finish that guy off. I don't think
it's too late.
It's too late.
Powder is up top, and Powder had started the med kit.
And he would have gotten that off.
My goodness. What a crazy last few moments. I cannot wait to take a look at the highlights to replay those final seconds of that.
7 elims will get them another 2 points. That's at the end of it, you have 6 points. A lot of times that's going to be enough to get you in the top 5. So that 1 point is extremely vital. So it's good on him to stay alive, and also even placing high, even though he didn't place.
Čus. Ale nevíš, proč nejdou ty? Turné. Jo, já jsem to chtěl hru nahrát a nic, prostě. My jsme zkoušeli úplně všechno, na co jsme si vzpomněli a prostě... Samozřejmě máš mě tady ten skin používají všichni mě taky, co jsou lidi. Vždycky to vyjde třeba nějakého dobrýho hráče. To znamená, že jsi dobrý. Já bych chtěl taky tady ten skin, tyjo. To se jmenuje Komando, že jo?
Ready to go. They've got materials. He's maxed out on metal. They're both maxed out on metal potentially because I see metal between them and they're not picking up. That means they both have 999 metal.
That's what you like to see going to the late game.
Going to the late game with 999 metal with you and your partner, that's what you need to make those late game rotations and finish out the game. So if they can get into the circle with those resources, they put themselves at a really good opportunity to win this.
Now look at this. Take a look at the top right mini-map. Jam side is just
coming out of the storm.
I
think they heard him. But there is a lot of action here, so he might go unnoticed. But they are going in his general direction.
There's a quad crasher in play.
I heard it.
Wait, was that Jam side? Did he come out of the storm with a quad crasher?
Yeah, I think he did. He got lasered as he was coming out, and now he has to build.
It's right there. He used it. Yes.
Where's his teammate though? He might be down. I'm not even sure.
I have no idea.
Oh, there's a thermal scope in action.
Yep.
100% accuracy on this thing. So if you are good with your shot, you'll get those shots in, and you might not even eliminate your opponents, but if you weaken them before getting to them, it's gonna... Jamside he took the quad crasher, and he ran away with it.
Jamside? Where are you?
He's weak. He just got hit.
Oh, but he met up. Look, he's back with SSK, and SSK has a med kit for him.
The reunion, man. Oh my God.
It happened, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, he went back there for that med kit. It's almost like he knew it was there. Sometimes it's important to keep track of loot that you leave behind, because maybe you can't carry it right now, but it might become useful. Because he went straight back there as if he knew that med kit was there. So good on him for knowing that. Or maybe he got lucky. You never know, but I'm just going to assume that he knew it was there and he was smart enough to go back and go for it. And not just that, but also remember that it was there. Because sometimes you might get carried away with the action and you might forget where you left stuff.
Yeah. Now over to 5-skill and Herma. They used that rotation.
Oh, look at that pressure. Look at that pressure.
Floating island.
He's trying to break into the box. His partner is going up the side, but he noticed that, so he's going to deny him the high ground, and he's going to make sure that he stays on top. So good on him not televisioning. The quick building.
Yeah, he's like,
I want to see some crazy stuff. I want to see some of the crazy action that we saw in the summer.
We just need to see him suddenly put up a 1x1 or a 2x1.
All right, so they did a good job of disengaging. They didn't want to put too much pressure because there's people down on the hill. You see two teams down there. They were shooting at them a little bit. So when you have the high ground, you have the advantage on the people who are beneath you, but you're also potentially going to get third party a little bit easier just because people will see you first when they're approaching the fight.
Right. And now look, they're just sitting here, man. Epsilon's playing Pavzi. But look at this. So this is SK and Jamside. Jamside goes down and is eliminated.
Oh, he got him with one
HP.
Left.
Jamside,
so clutch.
The people's hero.
How like he came out of the storm extremely late on a quad crasher. He was getting lasered and focused by multiple teams. He's down with 1 health left on the revive, and he gets revived. This is the greatest Cinderella story of Game 3, man. How is he still alive?
Má, myslím, že bouchnu něco. Tak těžké, kámo, na to, co by neviděl. Ne, v pohodě mám. Kámo, víš co, já prostě nechápu, koukej. Lidi si dávají jméno Not Tfu. Not Tfu nehraje na evropských serverech, já to prostě nechápu. Že to jsou týpci tak hodně blbý, že to nevědí ani na jakých serverech hraje Tfu. Nebo nevím. Jdeme risky. Jdu mrknout. Ty to někoho máš? Ježíš. Běžím. Miníčko. Jako vždycky, přijdu do fajky. Podíl by se teďkon campfire. Máš nějaký potom náboje do toho? Do SMGčka mám jenom 13 přebitých. Tady jsem když tak tu trapu, jestli to tady vůbec nepoužiju. Nějaký donos. Ještě, že umím editovat. Toho nápisu. Jako kdyby si vypadl z té mapy. Jak bych skočil za tebou, bych tě šel zachránit. mám zvládečku. Easy? Jasný náboj do SMGčka. Týpci? Bo možná jsem měl... Jo, hele, jsou tam týpci. Ježíš, můj aim. Já si trošku snížím skoupovací.
And get those cleanups as people rotate.
Nope, wasn't enough. I mean, Cypher, if there's
we got
anything
38 people.
The skirmish series has taught us,
it's gonna go down.
Is if you fight a mountain, you lose.
Yes.
Like you're talking about, man. These launch
got some
pads,
launch pads coming in.
Oh.
This guy, he's gonna use their launch pad, Dan Hissel, and he needs one more limb to secure a second point. They've got 4 and 1. 5 skill, taking the high ground. Someone's in there with them. Who is that?
I couldn't
Someone
see.
just landed in a box with 2 other players.
Oh, it was Wildcard Alpha, and he takes him down, and they thirst him as well. Wildcard Alpha and Bowman, they take down 5 skill. He's by himself. He was by himself.
Has the high ground, but yeah, 5 skill unfortunately landed with them. And these guys, you know, you're out of mats. You can't build up the hill. It's over. see them with 1 limb or 0 limbs towards the late game. So when you have that first place, it's easy to slow it down, but you also got to be careful not to slow it down too much. Because if you're not getting points, if you're not getting at least 1 per game, somebody else could catch you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're getting ready to hop into the 4th game. I was
Already?
Say
Let's go.
the second game. The 4th game, we're halfway through the European scene. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, later on, we'll be back for 6 North American games, so definitely don't miss out on that. Obviously, that hashtag, super important, fall skirmish. Don't forget to use that as well. Rep your favorite club. This is week 5. We've got 1 week left for the clubs to try and come out on top, and obviously talk about Cypher. Talk about things he's helped teach you, maybe things he's learned. And again, if you've never watched Fortnite and this is the first time, welcome. It's great to have you. We hope you're learning some things, because Fortnite's a crazy fun game.
Definitely.
Skill ceiling, very high.
And when you're watching these guys play, you might even think, like, are these guys playing the same game as me? Because you don't see this type of stuff sometimes in a regular game.
This is not your typical pub lobby, let me tell you what. When you make it to, 7th to last circle and there's 70 players left in the lobby, not your typical pubs. It's actually interesting because normally you see like right around 20, 25, and you're like, all right, I can make this, work.
Even 20, 25 is like on the high end, but you know, sometimes you accidentally get into a lobby with a bunch of pros, and you're just like, why is there so many people alive? Where are these?
What's happening?
Why is everyone building?
Yeah. With that, we'll take a look at the current standings. Let's take a look.
Haven't changed too much.
It hasn't changed too much, so it's something to keep in mind. Again, Tyovsky and Heisel, you talked about it, Cypher. Last game, they didn't accrue any points, but they're still leading with 9. Isa and Kinzel right behind them for the Bush Bandits. Your team with 5 points in second, and then we got 2 Dusty Dog teams, Wildcard Alpha and Bowman, Tixi and Kinstar with 4, and then Alanis, Vilex, and Mitro there in 5th. Keep in mind, top 10 teams are going to place in the money. So right now, Boyer XD is currently pushing down Veins and his dual partner. But keep in mind, we still have 3 games left to play. In Cypher, just something, again, I want to touch on very quickly. The points, they're still super close. Even 1 point could take someone like Dan Hizzle from 2nd up into top 10. And look, now we're starting to see these points spread back out throughout the remainder of the leaderboard. So we've got 3 games left to play. You got to hope that